production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live. Forever. Here I am amongst my best friends, these boxes of junk and TV cameras. Who am I saying things to the most? I guess it's to people out there, but is it to the cameras or to the future or to you, the viewer, or to myself? Who am I talking to and what am I doing? Definitely say more here than anywhere else. I was talking to my brother yesterday on the program about this. I was saying, did you say anything to people today? And if you're getting at the job, if you pay, say, somebody or see people around you, who am I going to talk to? Some people don't talk to anybody. I guess I got this program to talk to something, talk to the cameras. Otherwise, who are you talking to? Who's Andrew talking to over there at Grandma's house? Look, it's very bright outside. I would say too bright. I want it to be dark outside. Why is it not dark yet? The sun is setting out there behind me, and it's too sunny. I want it to be less sunny. I got some tacos. Usually I get burritos from the taco truck, so these are my first tacos from the taco truck. I get so many burritos, I'm almost going to move it to calling it the burrito bus. Taco truck, burrito bus. Is it more of a bus or a truck? I guess like those, yeah, pickup trucks, regular trucks. Kind of feels like a, how many of these did I get? 3? I don't know. I think I got 3. I really like these carrots. Maybe I should have got the burrito. This tacos are a little bit unwieldy. How do you eat these? How do I go about this? Oh, they give me a good amount of carrots. I really do like the carrots. I do like the tacos also. But hard, a little bit unwieldy. Oh, and I think they're gonna be very spicy. 3. I got 3. I thought I had maybe 4 or 7. Maybe I should have got green sauce. I forgot about green sauce. I get green sauce in the burrito, but the tacos getting the spicy sauce. Oh. The tacos are loose. Yeah. Yesterday I did the program, Friday in the afternoon, kind of early afternoon, maybe around 1 o'clock. Talking to Andrew about drinking, getting drunk in the daytime. That's what I was feeling today. Talking to our Yelko, a ton of messages, we didn't get through them all. I think he left even more, so we'll get to those eventually after the couch segment. After the program, I went to work where it was mostly regular, but those mask changes and rules are getting weird. Society's getting weird. It's hard to tell what's right and wrong. In general, it is. It's like, oh, am I supposed to be bigoted and murderous? I just don't know anymore. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask? Kill or not? Do I help that old lady across the street, or do I push her into the street? I don't know anymore. I thought that I knew, but maybe I don't. I don't know. But I went to work, still wearing the mask. People are still wearing the mask. But for how long? After work, I came back down here for a minute just to check the computer, hang out, and then I rode my bike home. My resident, who watch TV, do some reading, do some sleeping, do some eating. These are activities that you do at the home, like Family Feud. What? Or some activities you do at the home. Family Feud's like local Jeopardy with your family. With Steve Harvey. Things other people said with Steve Harvey. Went to, yeah, well, I'm still doing some Zoom meetings, meetings on the Meet. It's in the basement where I was doing the program for so long. That's why I do the meetings, and it makes me feel like old times when I'm in those meetings. It's a little weird of a feeling. I watched that movie over the Meet, like the old times, and I did some of this program stuff. I did my laundry. Laundry is weird now too. I don't know. Like before, in the before times. Now what time are we in? The after times? Like BC, after AV. AV, audio, video, audio, visuals. But I went to, I was doing a lot more laundry. You know, I don't know how often people wash their jeans. But I was only washing my jeans every few days. Maybe every 4 or 5 days I would wear the jeans. I don't know if that's gross. But, you know, I changed my shirts and stuff. But for some reason, I felt like the jeans could take the saturation. Oh, I just poured a little bit of lime juice into my own eye. Not supposed to do that. Supposed to go in your food. I put it in my eye. Not where it goes. Not the right space. It is kind of acidic. Hopefully I don't go blind myself. I don't think I will. I went to work. After came back down here for a minute. Went back up there. Did that tape stuff. Did the movie stuff. Watching TV. Doing sleeping. Woke them up. Ate some breakfast. Ate my traditional breakfast that I was eating on the program every day for a long time, which is just like that meat and rice and vegetables thing. It's still pretty good. Yeah, I went through there, did that, and then I went back to work again. So lots of work and 2 days of work between this time. And that was, you know, about similar kind of time. People were doing the mask thing. It's kind of weird. Nobody was fighting on it. Yesterday, somebody was like, hey, they said that I don't need this anymore. And I said, like, that's not what it's about. But you don't know. You never know. It's people got to be vaccinated, but they're not going to be. They're lying. That's what I was saying yesterday. People who got the vaccine people want to wear the mask. People don't like the mask. People don't like the vaccines. I think they're the same people. I came down here. I went to a taco truck on my way here. And got some tacos. I still got to fill up my water. Last night I also did my taxes. That's something I did. Because they moved tax day to May 17th, which is on Monday, instead of having it be on April, whatever. There's like a holiday. It's like on the calendar. Maybe it was arbitrary. I thought tax day was ironclad and important, but I guess they moved it around. I say that thing about death and taxes, but I guess they can move around taxes. And then they moved around because of death. Like because of the pandemic, we're moving tax day into a different day. And then I heard the news somewhere, they said, wait to do your taxes. But I don't know why. 'Cause I couldn't tell the difference when I did them. Well, I just knew it was a long time ago. I don't really understand why, but I did listen to them. I heard one person said, sometimes you don't want to wait, this time you should wait. So I said, okay. I'll wait. And I was like, how long am I going to wait? I almost waited too long. I don't know what happens if you miss it. And you go to get federal crimes like Wesley Snipes. I think that they just arrested him because he's an important black man. But I did them, and I got the money back. Low income. So, if I didn't do my taxes, then the government would have more money. So what do they care? Tax fraud. Oh. Let's see how that all works. Very confusing these times with the money thing. The economic crises, and I heard money's going to be more expensive. Also, stimuluses and different things. What even is money this time? Alright, is it time to go back? I still have one taco left, but maybe it's time to go over to the couch. Check the phone, see who's on there. Did I do 15 minutes over here? Purposely not looking. Let's see. Almost. Did about 12, 13 minutes over there. What's going on outside? Oh. This sun's still out. I didn't log into the meet yet. I don't know if anybody's going to try to be logging onto the meet anyway. We'll see. I am now. Logging on to the meet. Go to YDHWM.com. So how I do it. Bong. Nobody's there. Nobody's on the meet. Who's on the messages, though? People? Somebody? Anybody? Yellow fellow left a lot of messages. But what the heck? Lots of them are from yesterday. We still haven't gotten through them all. Should we start with those, or should we end with those again? If we end, we might not get through them all again. But I'll get to them. I'll get to them. Maybe we'll make a call. Let's call my brother first. We'll see if we got how many messages. Lots of messages, all from Yellowfella. Lots of them. Still haven't listened to them. Wow. One. He's trying to challenge me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 messages. Could be about 33 minutes worth. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have time. We'll see. We're gonna see. But I'm happy to get all these messages because some of these days it'd be good to fill the hour. What do I have to say? Not all that much. Here we go. We're gonna call Andrew over there at Grandma's house. Bong, bong, bong. What did Freddie say yesterday?
Hey, program, it's Freddie. I'm calling because of the current events. Yeah, the whole CDC thing, interesting. I just got done working my opening shift, and in between working at the coffee shop and going over and doing some yard work, getting a little burrito outside near that beer works place. I don't know, it's weird, you know. Now there's a lot less masks outside. Today, the owner of Olympia Coffee was talking with us about like whether or not, well, basically trying to judge our comfortability about people wearing masks in the cafe, and also was like saying that basically he doesn't think we should be enforcing it anymore. And it's weird. It's bringing up a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously we're safe. We're vaccinated. He said that obviously we'll still be having to sign this.
You've reached Freddie Dobler.
Until
I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Lots to think about, lots to talk about, and I don't even know how I feel.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
Good day. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Freddie, I filled up your voicemail box. Where are you? Well, we're going to start in with these messages. We can call them first. I kind of have the urge to call them first. Maybe we'll go through yesterday's messages, and then we'll get to today's messages, and we'll call him, and then we'll continue.
When are you doing the show tonight? Because I have to go into work today. I'm hosting today. So the hours are going to be a little different today. The hours are going to be a little different. Let me check my schedule. I have a schedule. What day is it? It's 14 day. And Friday, the 5th month of 2021, year after Christ, born 2021 years after him being dead or born? When did it start after he died? I don't know. Oh, that Christ. Jesus Christ, what a guy.
What you
I heard
know
a lot
that
about
stuff
him
on
growing
Facebook?
up. He had some, there's some good stuff that guy was talking about, but we get into the Older Testament stuff, like the Old Testament, New Testament does a lot of Jesus stuff. Old Testament does a lot of, like, God's rules are a little bit harsher. And then Jesus came around and was like, hey, we're going to sweep all that intense stuff under the rug a little bit. We're going to lighten up a little bit. But I got to die. I got to kill myself to make it easier for you guys. That's because God is such an asshole. He was like, yeah, Jesus, you can make things a little more loosey-goosey, I guess, you hippie, but you got to kill yourself. What a dick. Right?
Yep.
That's how the story goes, I guess. But, made Jesus make an ass out of himself. It's like, yeah, Jesus, go to this place, and these people are going to kill you. And Jesus has to be like, all right, fine. Like, I don't think Jesus probably wanted an easier way to go out, What a story.
Proselytizing?
The greatest story of them all, one might say.
Is that the greatest
If it's
story
true,
ever told?
holy shit, if that's true, all that stuff, then I'd be going to church too. I should be, because I don't know. And do you think, this is not what I wanted to talk about, but what if that was true? What if that was true, all of that?
What if? Maybe you should go to church, young fella. Time for church, maybe, for you.
Do you know the expression, you are what you pretend to be? Have you ever heard that? You are what you pretend to be.
Yeah?
What if you pretended to be a boat? Would you be
A what?
You know what I mean? I am a boat.
A boat?
Could you then try to sail to China? Probably not.
It'd be a bad boat.
Ah! My throat. Got some coffee from the gas station. The woman at the gas station called me honey. She said, there you go, honey, have a nice day.
How do you feel about
Like
that?
I was like, wow. So nice of her. I never call anyone honey.
That'd be
I
weird.
called a guy at the restaurant honey. Probably look at me sideways. What? What? What are you saying? Huh? What? What? I'm a man. Don't call me. Oh, shit, there's a poodle that's looking at me from a house.
A
You're
what?
a fucking pampered-looking dog. Get a life. Go get a life instead of getting a fucking dog. Or, you're going to get a cat, then that's one thing. But I have a dog. Most boring person. I like dogs. I have a dog. Do you like dogs?
You don't like
Just kidding.
dogs?
That's a little too mean. That's not, doesn't put.
I like dogs.
Doesn't fully, represent my stance, but God, I don't even know why I'm so bothered by a dog person. Having a dog is cool, that's fine, but if you want to let the world know that you have a dog, then you can sit and spin. Just kidding. I heard somebody say that. What does that mean?
Put things in your butt.
Somebody I work with says that. Sit and spin. I think you're supposed to say that as like a macho like guy thing. It's kind of gross, actually. Oh, this is like weird Star Wars looking 2-wheeled giant farm contraption thing. Holy shit, going by. That was 4-wheeled. It was giant. It looked like something from Star Wars. Star Wars. It looked like something from Star Wars.
Why?
I'm like an idiot whenever I say anything.
Why Star Wars? What?
I had to check to make sure. A nightmare of mine is leaving a message for you, and then realizing I accidentally called like my boss or something, and I'm like saying some wild shit. That'd be bad. Anyway, I just went to this farmer's market. I went to this farmer's market and I was trying to find this girl that used to work. 2 minutes, I was really just like standing there. But your sense of time is all disoriented. Disoriented when you're a consumer. You get into a different type of mindset. You get needy. You want things fast. You deserve them faster. Because you're the customer. They're better. Oh!
Yep. Everybody is doing things. You're either the customer or the...
I'm walking down the street. There's a sign that says dentist with a walrus on it. I like that.
Vintage?
And there's also a store called Computer Wizard. And there's a wizard on the sign. What the hell's going on, man? Yeah. Salon Joey. And his face is... Now, Salon Joey has a man's face with glasses. And I don't like the way the man looks. Hanging some gay pride flags. Oh, that might be the people who live above it, the store. Hey, I'm all for that. And I'm gonna say, I am though. I'm not against it. How about that?
About it.
The guy who has a shirt and it says, "Who's your mama?" The back of that guy's shirt says, "Who's your mama?" My mother's name is Laura, and I haven't seen her in a week.
In a week, huh?
Give or take. The bookstore, the farmer's office. What do the farmers do at the office? You know? That's crazy. Crazy. Farmer office. Dunkelberger's. Guy's a jewelry store. Alright, guy.
They
Yeah,
gotta sell
that's cool, man.
their wares.
Do what you want to do. Bookstore. Last time I went to the bookstore, they were being all weird to me. Like, they didn't want me to be there. Maybe they didn't. Could I pull in them? I really have to pee. I wanted to go to this cafe, but it was closed until further notice. Now I don't know where to fucking go. Jesus. Not adequate. I'm not happy. Not satisfied.
Not
Tell you
satisfied
that.
with the closure of places.
Tell you that much.
They need to be bending to your whim. White devil.
Tell you that much.
Sounds like the white devil a little bit. Yo, fella.
Okay, I think this is going to be my last message today because I'm getting a little bored of talking to this phone. Not bored, not the right word, exhausted.
You left one more.
So I had to try to find somewhere to pee since that cafe was closed and there's like no other place around here that lets you. So like a real freak, I had to go down by a little like clearing side of the road, like woods, a little stream going by. So that's where I found myself. and
You found yourself?
I was in amongst the weeds.
That's what you say. I gotta go find myself.
And I was really nervous because it might have been poison ivy. Because I get poison ivy really bad. But
excuse me, I have to go find myself.
There's a flower near me, and I got freaked out for a second because I almost peed on a big bumblebee stream. I almost went onto the bumblebee, and I want the bumblebee to come and attack me when I was urinating. And then I saw a fish in the stream, and the fish like hopped a little bit, like flopped near the surface of the water, and then it like just stayed still. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Did I just watch this did I just watch this fish die? Is what I was wondering. Like, that fish just died right in front of me? But then it hopped back up into the air a little bit out of the water. It's like I was alive. And then I realized what it was doing. It was playing dead so that I could get like little bugs like flying near the surface of the water and trick them. I'm pretty sure that's what was happening.
Distant siren.
It's strange to see.
Are they coming here?
Yeah, that's all.
That's all. You left one more.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you know what's going on in, like, apparently there's something happening in, like, Palestine. I hear a lot of people talking about it, but I don't know anything about it. And I don't want to Google it. Do you know anything about it? Because I don't.
I don't.
Maybe you could
All
talk
I
about it on the
see,
show
I
a
know
little
Curb
bit.
Your Enthusiasm.
I'll watch it and find out there. Or not. I just hear a lot of people. I saw one of my friends from high school were talking about it in group text. And I was like, I don't even know what the heck people are talking about.
Your friends are group texting about Israel and Palestine? They've been fighting for a long time. Maybe generations. That's what I know, but I don't know why and some people think one side is good, the other side is good. Who's good and bad? You get to judge. Nobody should fight. Maybe one group's getting oppressed, the other's not. I don't know how it goes really.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, yellow fellow, it's the program. You can call us back. You have about 25 minutes left today. Thanks for leaving so many messages. I actually am not being facetious by saying that the messages are good. They're filling the time up, and what else am I going to do if you're not going to talk? I'm talking back to you thing. Keep leaving them. Keep doing it, right? Well, I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on in Israel and Palestine. You're calling me. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I just listened to all your messages from. I didn't get through all of them yesterday. I listened to all your yesterday messages. And I haven't started on the today messages because I haven't had the time, but I want to call you before we run out of time, before I start listening to your today messages.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for taking up so much time.
Hey, don't be sorry. I was just saying that I appreciate it.
Oh, good.
I like it. I encourage everybody to do this. I don't know why nobody is doing this.
What's wrong with them? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, you should be doing this. You should continue to do this every single day for the rest.
All right.
But on your the very last message of your run of messages yesterday, you're talking about Israel and Palestine, which is like some really heavy.
Yeah.
It's some heavy stuff, but I actually.
That gets tricky. It's a lot of baggage there.
I actually don't even know what it is. I mean, I know they're fighting each other, but.
Well, it seems like there's people who are upset because it sounds like Israel is kind of being aggressive with their attack.
What? Oh, it's breaking up. Well.
Can you hear me?
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like there's some people who are pretty upset because Israel apparently is being pretty aggressive with their bombings of Palestine lately, and that's just what I kind of gathered from doing some glimpsing out there into the world. But that's pretty much as much as I know. I know it's territorial. Territorial.
I don't know. The U.S. bombs the crap out of everybody all the time, right?
Right. Well, sure.
I don't know what. I'm not going to get into it because I don't know.
I hardly know why we do the things we do either.
Yeah.
And even if they told us why,
Goodbye.
probably would have to be pretty skeptical of their side of the story.
Yeah, your message. I left you a message. We just left you a message.
Oh, okay. I'm leaving myself a message. That'll be schizophrenia-inducing.
Yeah, I don't know about that stuff. Maybe if anybody has any strong opinions about it, they could call in. I know people do, but I don't.
Right.
even the people I know that they have strong opinions about it, I don't know which side they're on or whatever.
Right. Well, no, and also, if I'm sitting there with a strong opinion about whether or not Israel should be bombing Palestine, I'm still just serving somebody a ham and cheese stromboli at the end of the day. So what's
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I have any. What's me having the proper opinion going to do to change things?
India, people are dying like of the virus in India, like crazy right now.
Yeah. Hey, we're lucky we have the free time to sit around on our phones considering the value of we lay back on the couch and be like, I don't think that's just. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
That they're doing that while we're eating Cheetos.
I'm not going to do anything. The most I'm going to do is feel bad about not doing something.
Yeah, that helps. I feel bad about this. Okay.
Maybe I should be doing something, and then I eat some Cheetos. Yeah.
Go move to Palestine.
Have you seen the Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Is it one of the newer seasons?
No, no.
Okay, which one? Refresh me a little bit, because I'll probably remember.
Larry David really likes Palestinian restaurant.
Oh, it's what's the chicken?
It's called Palestinian chicken. He really likes the restaurant, but he's supposed to be. I think he's very Jewish.
Right, so people were getting mad at him for going in there or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a later episode, like a later season episode, but I remember that being, really good.
It's good. It's a later season, but that's still, over 10 years old, I think.
Oh, is it? That might be season 8. For some reason, I think that might be season 8. Maybe it's season 7. But, yeah, that's a good one. I'll have to go back and watch that. I remember it has I forget the ending. Don't spoil the ending, but I remember it had a strong ending.
That's the most I know about the whole situation, and that's not really great. So.
Oh, the ending isn't good?
No, I don't. That's what I know about the conflict is from Larry David.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Damn. Do you ever watch that Larry David movie, the Clear History movie? It was an HBO.
Is that the one that's it's improv-y? It's kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm, but long?
No, you might be thinking of something else. But it has the dude from Mad Men. He's living on an island in New England, and he's he had to change his identity. He's pretty much playing a Larry David type of character, but it's just a whole different weird plot.
No, I don't know if I saw that.
Oh, you should watch it. If you're a big Curb fan, you would definitely like it.
It's on HBO. What's it called? I'll find it.
It came out in 2010. It's called Clear History, and the title is a reference to whatever online whatever clearing your history, but it's talking about the dude who had to pretend to be somebody else. because of the trying to like become a new identity. Because it's good. It's really good. Yeah, Clear History, Larry David. It's just like it's Curb Your Enthusiasm with like just a different set of characters, but him still playing pretty much the same type of guy.
I'll check it out. You left so many
really
messages,
good.
but I don't remember a lot of them. I know I want to hear about adultery and drinking.
Well, I mean, you pretty much heard the gist of it.
Yeah, that was the whole thing?
I mean, I never saw that woman again. I think she gave me her number, but she never, I texted her back, of course, because I was like 21, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to see that old lady again who let me blah, blah, do all these things. That was fun. Wow, could that happen again? Here. But she didn't text me back.
And she had you think she was like a, what do you call a person who gets married for money, like a digger, like a gold digger?
Yeah, she very well likely could have been that. I'm remembering more details though. Maybe they're like, I remember after the festivities, we were just sitting in the basement of her house, and she was FaceTiming her friends. Yeah. And I was just sitting there, and her friends were like, "Who's the young dude? What the fuck are you doing?" And she must have been like a little too drunk or something. Like, so they were, what's going on? Like, why is he there? Like, who is that? Yeah. It must have been like out of character for her or something. Because they were like, what are you showing up? Like, I wonder what they knew about her for them to have been so weirded out by that. But then they were like, all right, don't know what's going on, but are you coming to the Eagles game tomorrow?
Philadelphia Eagles, huh? You met her at a bar?
Yeah. And the bartender there was like, as soon as because the bartender was actually talking to me and my friend, it was like, yeah, you want to stay away from her. And then as I was leaving, the bartender, like, I was sitting on outside the bar with the girl or the woman, and he just like shook his head at me and was like, man, what are you doing?
I told you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm doing the opposite of what you told me. I don't regret it. Zero regret. Fun story I have now, and it's a fun time. But
does it count?
What?
Does it count as adultery if you're not married?
I don't know. Well, that's the thing. I don't even know if it counted as adultery.
Maybe she wasn't married. Maybe that was her father or something.
Oh, I did have a girlfriend.
Oh.
But we broke up very shortly after that.
Did she find out?
She found out.
Your girlfriend?
She found out about the fact that I was, and let's not go into that more.
No?
It was a bad time in my life. That was a bad time.
Emergency vehicle! Whoa!
Yeah. That was like, oh God, that was like another lifetime though. That was like 2013 or 14.
Adultery. What about,
Yeah, I was a little shithead back then.
What are you doing now? You at your house?
No, I'm going to sleep on my friend's couch.
What, in the city?
No, outside of the city.
Huh.
But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's another thing about that story. Did I tell you that she had organized, like, that she had invited a different
emergency vehicle, more emergency vehicles. Whoa! What's going on?
Did I tell you that there was she had another man meet her at her house?
At the same time?
Yeah.
She wanted a double team?
No. Like, she must have forgot.
She didn't want a double team?
It was a guy. No. It was another guy from the bar.
The same that you meet? Did he show up?
Did I not tell you this? Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
He was there. Maybe I didn't tell you this. No. Yeah. We were in the cab on the way there, and she was like, "Oh my God, I just remembered I invited this other guy."
Yeah.
So this guy was driving there while we were in an Uber there,
Yeah.
and I had seen the guy at the bar that night, and I didn't talk to him though. But when I got there, I was like, "Oh yeah, I recognize you too," or like, "Yeah, I remember you from the bar." I mean, and then she wanted him to leave.
Yeah.
And he did. He did leave, but I would imagine he was probably pretty disappointed. Because that's like, it's pretty big, like, disappointment. Isn't that? That's disappointing. If you're like
It depends.
Loser dude. But she was creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Like it was me and him in like the basement. When she left the room for a second, she had like called it. Like I was like pretty much like trying to get him to go, but for a second it was just me and him, and he was like trying to like argue like and remain there, and he was like he had just a creepy voice. He sounded like a Disney like villain. He was just like, the three of us could have some fun if I stick around. And I was like,
he wanted a double team.
Yeah, I said no.
You weren't for that, huh? But it's like maybe he dodged a bullet that you got hit by.
Well, maybe. I mean, what would the bullet have been?
I don't know. Shame?
Shame? Oh, I mean, that comes and goes, though.
Yeah. Or, I mean, sometimes, like, good things or bad things, they happen in the past, and then it's like, what's the difference?
And then it's what?
And then it's like, remember that thing that happened a long time ago? That was something.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the difference?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm getting sick and tired of my, topsy-turvy, like, life up to this point, and I think...
You're getting old. You're maturing. To me, I mean...
Yeah.
I kind of had I'm experiencing a similar thing, and I think the virus kind of forced us to be domestic. I thought I was going to have like a fun party lifestyle, and now it's like that kind of lifestyle is kind of over in a way, and that's like, well, that was my plan. Now that the virus, I feel like it ended that kind of plan.
You had a crazy party lifestyle before COVID?
I mean, I don't know, like more than like family with children,
More than what?
More than like going home to my children.
Oh, sure.
Well,
yeah, no, same. I'm the age where I could have like hypothetically like a little family for myself too.
Yeah, but I was happy with that. But now that the virus is happening, it's like a totally different world. So it's kind of weird. Makes you like evaluate your choices.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty much at odds with myself right now.
Well, yeah. What about your adult meetings?
Right.
Are you gonna go? You're not gonna go back to those?
No,
I know you don't.
I'm in negotiations.
I kind of think were they court mandated though? The adult meetings?
No.
They weren't. Oh.
This is my own volition. It's yeah, and it's a little split down the middle right now.
Yeah.
Struggling. Yeah.
Struggling.
Yeah.
How about what did your coworker say? That was weird. Oh, sit and spin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like a very like 2000 early 2000s dude type of thing to say, isn't it?
I think that's like a 50s thing.
Is it?
I think that's like a reference to putting things into your butt.
I thought it was like saying like if you're like somebody sit down on your like genitalia or something.
And then spin around on it. Yeah, it's like, or it's like whatever, putting things in your butt and then spitting on them.
Yeah, it's not an expression I care for per se.
Like, go shove it up your butt, like
Yeah.
The Office,
Yeah, it doesn't make you seem like the most credible or worthwhile.
It's not a pleasant thing to say.
No, I'm not a fan of this expression.
Yeah, but hopefully you're never dismissive of people like that. Like if you disagree with somebody, and it's never good to.
But you'll never fuck a word.
Oh, I'm queuing up the message for the future.
My
brother was this year drunk in the afternoon yesterday.
I heard.
Update.
I was listening.
Friday.
Yeah, he.
Bye,
I'm
future.
trying to remember what you guys were talking about. He was on call. I end up being on call for work as well.
But you had to get paid. Well, he wasn't on call. He was drunk.
Yeah, well, no, he was on call, but then he got drunk. So he was drunk on call.
Yeah, but
I assume he's still on call. He's just drunk, though.
I was joking around with him about being drunk and being like, if you're on call, you can't drink.
You triggered him into drinking.
Did I?
You must have.
But he got drunk that fast? I was only talking to him for like 15 minutes.
Well, if you say, I mean, you can get drunk pretty fast if you want.
I guess.
Yeah, you can. But he was probably exaggerating, too.
I think you have to get paid to be on call. Otherwise, why are you doing that?
Well, yeah, I have to be on call for certain days.
At the restaurant?
Kind of. Yeah.
That's not how restaurants work. You can't be on call at a restaurant. You're not a doctor.
Right, you shouldn't be, but that's how they operate.
No, you can say no to that. That's crazy.
I'm sure I could, but also, it's like, what my employer requests.
They should just have you there. You should just go to work, and if they're not that busy, you can go clean the stove.
Yeah, they're a bit cheap then.
Yeah, but you're hosting. Now you're hosting, right? I want to talk about hosting a little bit too.
Well, hosting, that's something we all have to we're understaffed, so servers will have to host. We all kind of split or share.
You trying to hire more people?
They are, but like everywhere else, it's a bit tough right now.
Yeah.
I'm out of it today. I have been having a bad day.
Yeah, why?
Just real out of it, and I've had a few rough days, and I've had a few. I think it's been bad. It's been a weird 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, you were drinking. Now you went to Philadelphia. Now you're at your friend's house. You're talking to me at your friend's house.
Well, I'm driving around. I'm trying to find a place to park. Yeah, I'm making weird choices for myself.
I know. You're going back to Philly. It's like maybe it's like thinking about the old life.
Yeah.
It's really weird time.
It is really weird times, and it's reflecting in my. Yeah, it's reflecting.
It was already. I mean, it was so weird last year, and now we're getting halfway to normalcy in a way, but still weird, and everybody is traumatized. And some people want to admit it, and some people don't want to admit it, and some people are traumatized, and the world is split, and everything's weirdly political. We're trying to
be a summer of love.
Everybody's trying to live their life also. I always get, I don't like the summer. It's too hyper for me.
Yeah, no, same. I'm more of a fall guy.
I like fall and the winter. Around this time, everybody starts getting hyped up. They want to go outside. People are showing their shoulder, taking off their clothes. I don't like that.
Yeah. There's a family party today. And I was just like, nah, nope, not going. I'm sure everyone thinks I'm a dick, but nope, not going to a family party. I'm not in that mode. I'm not going to a social, leisurely gathering right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm thinking I'm way too amped up and upset. I'm not going to go sit around and eat a little, grocery store, sponge cake with my cousin.
Your family got into a fight, right?
My family, all of my family is fighting at any given moment. lately, and I'll join in when it's important to, when things are.
What are they fighting about?
Well, there's pressure. There's weird stuff going on with my grandparents and people arguing about their care and where they should be, where they shouldn't be, and everyone has their different version of how they want to deal with the problem. And it's a very sensitive issue, so you can't just have a bunch of people making up their own minds about what's going to be happening or how you should deal with the problems.
He's
so
sick?
that you don't make them work.
Is that right?
No, my grandparents are just, they're in their, like, they're pushing 90 and very weak and feeble, and have dementia and whatnot. So, like, the way they're going to be dealt with has to be very measured and thought over. And if we're going to radically change things that are going to be going on in their day-to-day, then that's a big deal. And some people don't seem to realize that.
You're going to put them in a home?
Well, no, they are in one.
Oh, they're already in a home. Then what's the
I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to, like, I don't know, public.
What? I mean, nobody from your family knows about this. Well, why? Like, what if they're already in the home? Then what do you have to worry about? They're already doing their thing.
There's somebody who's taking extreme measures to try to ruffle feathers with the place they're currently at. But the problem is they need some level of the day-to-day care they experience there to remain, like, stable and healthy. So why we don't know what's going to happen if we just go and, like, stir the pot where they're living unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Because that's the best they have right now. The best, like, there's people who don't. It's so basic. And my cousin, I think I've mentioned him a few times over the years. He's the person I just got in a giant argument with him when I probably said some things that can't be unsaid to him. And but it's because he's overly emotional and just doesn't realize that you can't. Sorry, I'm really tired right now, so I'm not expressing myself well. But, like, he's just. It is such a basic realization to come to. Like, your upsetment, the importance of that to you personally doesn't matter. You can't just go and act. He's like, sometimes you can't just sit around and deliberate. Sometimes you just got to take action. It's like, all right, your action you take doesn't mean shit if you're making the wrong choice and the stupid choice rather than the thoughtful, like, reasoned.
I don't know what kind of choice is it. Like, they're unhappy with the care that they think they're getting?
Yeah, and he's just like, well, just basically going to the place and yelling and having a, like, screaming, like, not, like, just kicking and fucking, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that guy's ever worked at a customer service place because workers don't care about people yelling. You know, you're just like, oh, yeah, you're yelling? Like.
Yeah. No, it's just basically what it is. Yeah, it's just like, all right, well, like, if we're going to, like,
well, hey,
that's what we're going to.
We only got about a minute left. I'm going to record Message to the Future, and then the show's going to be about over.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, your daily hour with me. I'm out of it.
Hey, Future, it says the past.
Hey, my hand hurts. I'm still alive in the past.
Your hand hurts. It's Saturday. We're listening to a lot of yellow phone messages. Getting real. I'll let you know. Okay, bye, Future. Why does your hand hurt?
I don't want to go into it. We'll talk about that later. Maybe we'll find out over the span of 3 weeks. You'll piece it together. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm so tired. I don't think I've had a full night's worth of sleep in a while. But what was I gonna say? Wow, I really am just doing circles and can't find anywhere to park. But no, yeah, it's just. You can't just yell. Like, these are the people that are caring about your grandparents that have to give care to your family, and they're not gonna. It's already a stretch to get to, like, try to get them to care probably on a normal level as if it was their own family to begin with. But if we're yelling at them, are they going to do a better job? Probably not.
Oh, hey, my brother's trying to call me. I'm going to call him before the show's over.
Yeah, no, do it. All right, yeah.
All right, hey, call and leave 35 messages. Okay, bye.
I will, bye.
All right, calling Andrew again. End the show. What? Hey, the show's over.
It's over already?
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to fart into the phone. Didn't work.
That's gross. Oh, what? It didn't work. Don't do that.
Oh.
Oh.
End their show fart.
Why did you do that? Show's over. Thanks for watching. It's Saturday. We're on TCTV channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
On
Fart.
YouTube.
Fart.
No, 365, 364, call the message on TV.
You can fart in the phone.
YDHWM.com. No, that's not good. Lil Dowager, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, George Pablo, Sugar Books, 473, Michael Coupler. Mountain North,
I shit my pants.
Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. Viewers, it's you, you're watching, thank you.
Don't shit your pants.
Hey, John, call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.
Bye.